This model of a Mothra again, and I've used these. I better thank David Aberdeen of Surfplan here. I've got his model of a Clark Y. I've chopped off the ends of it. Clark Y ram air kite. Um, Now, what I'm trying to do is use a standard Mothra type arrangement where you've got load paths. I've got 4 black lines here as the load paths. You see 1, 2, 3, 4. Overlaid on that, I've got this green mesh shape. Now, for that, I better thank Ari Willem de Jong from thinkparametricblog.wordpress.com. So if you imagine a hex mesh overlaid on your standard, let me turn off those the green hex mesh there. If you imagine that with the load path lines threaded through it or running rings on it, so that the hex mesh could slide up or down in relation, it'd be tensioned in relation to the load path lines at the foot. So either the mesh would go to the left or go to the right of the overall arch. Then if these kites, the top drivers, were linked through rings onto the load path lines, but on rings going through the mesh, then that would adjust the sitting profile of the kites with relation to the overall arch. So say if it was pulled, the mesh had been pulled to the right, I think. I'm going to go test this in my loft later. That would adjust the kites to be pointing left. Again, hypothesis. You can, of course, with a mesh like that, fill in patches, have as our standard model had before. So down at foot level, we'd still have the standard patches, but maintain these steering, thrusting. I'm guessing this whole thing would want to pull. It would. I guess it would bulge more of a shape out here than it's currently showing. I've not got any force built into this, but with all the pull going that way, it's going to want to bulge out. That's our shape. I've also got patches on the front edge. It's kind of orange and white at the moment, but I don't know, would you want these middle patches? It's probably going to disturb the airflow for the trailing set there. How many layers you could make this? I don't know how big you can make it. I don't know. Would you want? Yeah, there's a lot of things I don't know. Would you want ram air kites at all? Would you just want very simple tilting sheets, like tarp kixels like